What is a derivative? Derivative is just a fancy word that just means slope. So if we were given any function, let's say it looked like this, and we wanted to find the slope of this or the derivative of this, then we would take our 2 points. Let's say we wanted to go here and looking for another there. That's great. Nice job. Alright, so we would just do rise. How much does it go up? It goes up this much. How much does it go over? It goes this much. That's it. That's your slope. Rise over run. So we know slope equals rise over run. Well, what if we wanted to find, this is rise, believe me. That's what it says is rise. Deal with it. If we wanted to find a very specific slope. For example, if we were looking at an object's position as a function of time, and we wanted to find at exactly 0.0003 seconds, where was this object? Well, we can't just say, okay, we're going to take this point, and then we're going to take this point, and then we're going to do rise over run, because there's just no way to get a decent run in there. So when your run is too small, then you take a derivative. And in this class, most of the derivatives that we take are going to follow a pretty simple pattern that we will work on. Now, issue number 2 is, what if our function is something a little bit more menacing, like this guy right here? X equals 5.04t to the 1/2. Well, here's what the graph looks like. Let's say we want to find our exact position at 20 seconds. How can we do that? Well, you see it's got this curve to it, so we can't look at it without zooming in. And if we zoom in enough, then you see that at exactly 20 seconds, we can get the object's position. And it's going to be 15.748. And that's all a derivative is. It's just taking a graph that has a curve to it, or that you need a really small delta x, change in your x-axis, or change in your y-axis, and figuring out what is the slope at that exact point. So you've got this curve, you zoom in, and there you go. Now if you're in AP Calculus, Mr. Clark's not going to like that. Make sure you understand the formal definition of a derivative and how it applies and how to use all of your rules for not using a calculator. For us in this class, this is good enough.